Hi, homeschoolers. I'm Sabrina Justison from SevenSistersHomeschool.com, and I'm here today interviewing Vicki Tillman, the author of two of Seven Sisters' unique high school curriculum offerings. One is entitled Introduction to Psychology from a Christian Perspective. The other is Human Development from a Christian Worldview. Vicki is also one of my sisters at Seven Sisters, and she is also a licensed professional counselor. So, Vicki, will you tell us a little bit about why you wrote these two textbooks, Psychology and Human Development?
When my oldest son was starting high school almost 20 years ago, I looked around for a curriculum that would help him understand how to love the Lord with his whole heart, soul, and mind. Like, how can you do that if you don't know what a soul and mind are? And how can you be a parent if you don't understand the people that God created around you? So I couldn't find a psychology textbook from a Christian worldview or human development, which is how you understand people. And so using the work I do, I wrote my own texts. So we've been using those with my kids in our co-ops and group classes for years.
Good. Now, psychology, I understand, and I think most people know what that means. Human development. Can you explain a little bit more what that is?
Human development's the most fun course. It is delightful. It looks at people from womb to senior citizens age. So how people grow physically, intellectually, and socially and spiritually over all those years. So you understand, like, why does a 2-year-old say no all the time? Or why your grandparents tell the same stories over and over and over again. That those are all things that you can understand. It's a thing common to all people of those ages.
What kind of credit do these two courses show up as on a transcript?
Okay, human development is a health credit. It's a sparkle credit. Most health credits on high school transcripts are just health credits. Everybody's the same thing. So there's no edge where colleges look at the transcripts. Human development is out of the box. Most kids don't take that, and it shows some drive and some creativity, so it's called a sparkle health credit. So psychology, on the other hand, is a special course because it can be flexibly recorded on the transcript. It's a social science, which can be a social studies. It can be a science, or it can be a social science, according to what colleges are looking for. The cool thing is cutting edge right now because a lot of colleges have started to ask for that to be on the transcript.
Most colleges require psych when you get there as a gen ed for just about everybody. What's the benefit to taking your psychology course while you're still in high school if you're just going to take it in college anyway?
Right, for us, 2 reasons. One is we want our kids to have a Christian infrastructure on psychology, to truly think about our humanness through God's perspective. So they have a solid grounding in that before they hear some secular ideas that are very mechanistic. On the other hand, psychology at the college level is a weed-out course, and so it's very, very rigorous and difficult. Hard to get an A in that course. And so if you have the infrastructure of vocabulary and concepts, you already go into the college course with the material like a baseline there. It makes it much easier.
Okay, so what type of student benefits from having these on the transcript?
Your college-bound kids need that just for their transcripts, but all the kids need it for real life, like understanding people and understanding themselves. So if they're going to grow up and have a family or teach Sunday school or sing in the choir or lead a company or be a foreman, anywhere that you have to interact with people, you need these skills. It's real life stuff.
Very good. The books each say that the curriculum is adaptable. How do you want to adapt it and why?
It's very adaptable. It's adaptable in 2 ways. One is by leveling up. So because it's written at a high school average level, any student should be able to do it and work on it on their own. To level up to college prep, advanced or honors, you do extra assignments that are in the front of the text in a grid that we've included there. So according to the power you want on a transcript, you aim for higher levels. College-bound kids want about a level 3. The other way it's adaptable is on how you teach it. So parents who are interested in working with their student, they can read the text also and do discussion work together. It's very understandable, so parents with no background can do that and not show any embarrassment. One of the most fun ways to do it is with a co-op. Both human development and psych are wonderful for group discussion. And so it can be easily taught by someone with no experience, but just wonderful, wonderful discussion material in both of those texts.
How many hours of book work are you looking at each week? Are there labs? Are there field experiments that have to be done? What does that work?
So for the average high school level, level 2, both psych and the human development need about 2 hours a week. And then to level up at college prep level, need about 3 hours a week, and then advanced or honors about 4. So the psychology you get through in one semester, human development lasts the whole year. There are extra activities in the human development observing people, so that's about another 6 hours you probably need over the whole year of watching nieces and nephews and interviewing parents and grandparents, so things like that.
All right. Now, grading. Are there tests? Are there quizzes? Is there homework? How is a parent grading all of this?
So there's homework at the end of each chapter with comprehension questions and inferential questions to develop their skills and their thinking. There's answer keys to that. Then there's tests in human development every chapter, in psychology about every 3 chapters. And those have answer keys as well. So parents get to decide, though, according to their own students, like expertise and skills and strengths, what to weight the homework and what to weight the tests. So a student who's not a good test taker, you would weight the questions at the end of the chapter more.
Okay. And what about the field experiences, the observations? Should those be graded? If so, how?
Again, up to the parent.
Okay.
So if that helps the student in his grade, that's his strengths, and you want to weight that. Otherwise, you don't even have to grade it. So let the parents decide what's best.
So if there was one thing that you were going to say to homeschoolers everywhere about why psychology and why human development, what would you want to say to them?
I would say don't graduate without understanding the people around you in human development and understanding your own soul with psychology.
Well, if you're interested in either one of these curriculum textbooks, you can go to our website at www.7sistershomeschool, that's the numeral 7, sistershomeschool.com, and visit our ebook store. Both of these texts are available as downloadable ebooks. They are in PDF format. There's no waiting for anything to be shipped to you, nor do you pay shipping fees, which is a lovely thing. And you can either print them out and put them in a binder, or if you have a student who's comfortable working on the computer, you can just print out the tests, and that works as well. Vicki, thank you for being here and for explaining your heart for psychology and for human development and how they can be a blessing to homeschoolers everywhere.
Thank you.
And we hope that you will visit us at 7sistershomeschool.com.